Fortnite OG Season 3 is only a few days away. We will be seeing a lot of new map changes, a lot of new weapons, and also a lot of new skins in the OG pass. But Epic Games only has one shot, one chance to make this the best Fortnite OG season, or it could completely doom the rest of the permanent chapter's history. Let's get right into it. Yo, what's going on, guys? If you're new here, my name is Tricky. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, pop in code TRICKYS, TRICKYS, in the Fortnite item shop. It really helps me out a lot, and it also helps me fund giveaways to give back to you guys. If you want to join those, they're completely free. The link is down in the description. Now, Fortnite OG Season 1 and Fortnite OG Season 2 haven't been really loved, and we can really see that by the player count. We thought that Fortnite OG would have at least 3 million concurrent players on the first day of launch, but it just wasn't like that at all. Since Epic Games didn't reintroduce the OG movement, that left a lot of fans really mad, and also left a lot of them leaving and playing different games. Now, it wasn't just the movement itself, but it was also a lot of different things that just didn't bring the mode together. One of those being the graphics. Now, listen, we didn't get a lot of graphic changes up until Season 3, but Season 1 and Season 2 still had an aesthetic that really just wasn't met whenever Permanent OG was first released. But I think with OG Season 3, everything is going to change. Now listen, Epic Games has a huge shot here at making this one of the best game modes, especially since it's permanent, but they have to do it the right way. And there's one thing that Epic Games could change, and one thing that Epic Games could re-add that could make the player counts skyrocket to what they once were. We'll get more into that later, but let's focus on more of the core gameplay items. I definitely think Epic Games needs to focus more on the graphics and focus more on quality instead of quantity. In my opinion, I feel like Epic Games pushed this out and overall just the permanent game mode out very quickly. I still think they tried very hard on it, but with the very quick announcement that we got and also the very rapid change in seasons, I myself and a lot of the community feels that it just was super rushed. Now, it might be a little bit different with Season 3 because OG Season 2 was just a little bit longer than OG Season 1, and maybe Epic Games was trying to fix a lot of things. Because if you think about it as well, this is the first time where Epic Games has two major Battle Royale game modes at one time. Now, obviously, we have Chapter 6 and also we have Fortnite OG, but we also have Reload now. It's really tough for Epic Games to be able to stay on top of each one of these game modes, but in my opinion, I feel like they're slowly innovating the OG game mode. They can't give us everything we want automatically off start, because if they did that, then the game mode wouldn't have longevity at all. Here's the thing, this game mode is supposed to be permanent, and I've seen a lot of other YouTubers talk about how Fortnite OG will reset and go to Chapter 2, but that's just not the case. Epic Games, and what we've been told, is that it will be strictly Chapter 1 only. That's why it's called Fortnite OG. Now, there is a lot of things that Epic Games is adding, such as Lucky Landing, probably one of my most favorite POIs in the game, and just other little POI changes that I think will help the game mode a lot. Here's the thing, a lot of people really hate on Season 2, Fortnite OG Season 2, but the amount of stuff that they added to Season 2 that wasn't in Season 1 just made it 1,000 times better. I think the reason the player count is so low, I'm going to be dead honest with y'all, I think the seasons are way too long. I think they should be 1 month max. It also helps me out and a lot of other OG content creators out because there's not a lot of additions in Fortnite OG throughout the 2 months. It would just be so much better if it was a month long. And I also think that y'all would appreciate it more and enjoy it more if it was a month long, and then instead of it being permanent, keep it for a year and then take it out for another year and then just keep reintroducing it. I don't know, I like the aspect of a permanent game mode, but the only problem with that is that if it's permanent, it just won't be as special. I'll make another video on this later, but I think for longevity, Epic Games should really think about how they're using this game mode because they have a huge opportunity at their fingertips if they do it correctly. One of the bigger weapons that we'll be getting back as well is the guided missile. Now, this is probably one of my favorite as well. And if you want to see the entire list of what to expect for Fortnite OG Season 3, just look up above at the info card. I give a lot more insight on there, but we need to talk why this is a make or break for Epic Games. Now, the biggest thing that I think Epic Games is going to have here is the live events. If you don't know, we are getting the live events back in Fortnite OG Season 3. One of those being the rocket event, the meteor, and the llamas on the TV. Now, we will know soon, especially on the launch of OG Season 3, if Epic Games is going to tend to these live events. If you don't know, we also got meteor showers in the game. It could destroy builds, especially if it was a very close radius. It could also kill players. But, I mean, Epic Games, they just have a huge opportunity at this. If they nail the graphics, if they nail the gunplay, if they nail the movement, if they give us what we want and make this into a true utopia of a permanent OG game mode, I truly believe that we will be seeing peak player counts again. And I also think that it could beat whenever we saw Fortnite OG back in 2023 in November. Remember, more and more people are going to be playing if something is more exclusive. I think that's why we saw such high player counts in 2023 and why it was so much fun. It felt like everybody was on the game. Not only that, but I feel like the loot pool, the map, and also the OG pass that we got. I mean, that was just an insane OG pass. Probably one of my favorite passes ever. It just really brought the game mode together. Epic Games really needs to learn from 2023 and implement that into this permanent game mode. Now listen, there's also a few more things in Fortnite OG Season 3 that Epic Games really needs to take into consideration. I'm telling y'all right now, I know I've said it many times before, but OG movement is a huge factor. I know it may not seem like that at all, but I mean, I made countless videos on it, and I've also been seeing so many people talk about it, and some people have told me just to stop talking about it, but I mean, it's what people want. If people want OG movement back, I'll keep bouncing off the idea in other videos just in case Epic Games sees it. I don't know, the smaller things, the most simple additions in the game create the biggest difference. And a lot of people may not understand that, and even Epic Games may not understand that, but it's something so small that makes the biggest difference. Now listen, I actually am hyped for Season 3 just because we got a lot of cooler Battle Pass skins. I truly think that Epic Games is going to nail the OG pass. I feel like this is probably going to be the best OG pass that we're getting, just because I feel like this is when Epic Games truly started to take off in the Battle Pass craze and just started to take off in general. Remember, there was a lot of additions in Season 3, and I think Epic Games is going to lean more towards the weekly updates. We did get a few for Season 2, but I don't think it will be near as much that we will get for Season 3. Listen, Epic Games is a very good company. I think they're doing the right things so far in Fortnite OG, and I think they're going to slowly innovate it. I think that's the best thing that they're doing, but I mean, if the community is unhappy, then there's definitely needs to be a change. Let me know down in the comments below how you feel about the release of Fortnite OG Season 3. Do you think it is a make or break for Fortnite OG in the permanent game mode? Or do you think there's still a little bit of breathing room for the extra seasons that we will be getting? Guys, make sure to join the Discord down below. I actually want to see y'all's concepts and what y'all want for Fortnite OG. Just type in general. I'm usually really active in there. But by the time you're seeing this video, I will be on a trip. And I will be back right before Season 3. We're going to be doing lives. We're going to be doing giveaways. I cannot wait. So if you want to be notified for everything, and if you want to claim your spot for the OG pass for Season 3, make sure to join down below or just type in discord.gg/tricky. Guys, I absolutely love y'all, and I can't wait to see y'all in the stream, and I can't wait to see y'all in the next season for Fortnite OG Season 3. Love y'all. It's been your boy Tricky, and I'm out. Peace.